In today's video, I am going to show you the do's and don'ts of creating content on social media. Now, social media has taken a place in 2026 where I want to say the shift happened in 2025 or 24, where every single social media has now become a version of TikTok. Although the content on TikTok versus other platforms might be different, it is all similar, and all these social media apps operate using video reels as their main primary source of content. So if you want your accounts to grow on social media, you have to go with the wave on how others are making videos, but do it in a way that is still natural to you and authentic to you. So the game is this. You have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. These are all platforms that if you create videos correctly, they will bring in leads for you, or most importantly, when you create for other people, it will bring you leverage. Now, what I mean by that is the person that did not know that you existed yesterday, when that reel comes across their page, they now know you exist. So for example, if your business is yarn knitting, yesterday I was looking to purchase a knitted hat. Today, you came across on the reels on one of these platforms that you make knitted hats out of yarn. I see that. Now you have the creative, because of what you've created, you now have leverage in your business or whatever service you're going to offer, because yesterday I wanted it, today I found you. Yesterday I did not know you existed. Today I know you existed. That is now your creative leverage in creating content in social media. And this goes for any single type of business that you do. No matter what service you do, no matter what business you're in, social media will be your leverage off of the content that you create. All platforms right now are pushing these dimensions: 1080p wide, height 1920p. This is the IG reel, Facebook reel, TikTok dimension. It also operates on LinkedIn, and it also operates on YouTube Short. People want to view content on social media. Now, you can still make videos 3x4. You can still make them carousel, which is 4x5. Knowing that the platforms right now are favoring 1080p by 1920p videos, it's more in your favor to make sure that the videos that you release are in those dimensions. Now, there's several video editing apps that you can use, whether it's CapCut, whether it's Final Cut, whether it's super professional or something you can just find on the App Store. They all will still allow you to either have a horizontal video, which is going to be wider, which is going to be 1920p wide by 1080p height, or you can now make videos on these apps which are vertical, which is what you're going to want for most of your videos and your content, which is going to be 1920 height, 1080p wide. Now, when you're making your social media content, no matter what you're pushing, no matter what you're doing, these are the rules that I live by and I stand by when I'm making content. I'm not gonna post if it's not gonna inspire, motivate, educate, or entertain. It has to be in that actual rubric. After watching a Myron Golden video, this really shaped my mind on how I make videos and speak. He said, if you're going to make content for others, don't waste a minute of their time. So every single minute of the content that I'm making, whether it's a YouTube video or it's an IG reel, I make sure that there is value happening constantly inside that minute. Now, people want to be entertained, people want to be educated, people want to be inspired, people want to be motivated. This doesn't mean you need to have all four in one video. It just means one of these should be present so that someone doesn't feel like their time was wasted, their attention wasn't wasted. Now, we're in a day and age when it comes to social media that nobody really cares about likes. But as far as the algorithms caring about likes, they will not push your content because you got 500 likes. So if likes don't count in today's day and age for social media, then you're probably thinking, all right, shares. I will only go viral if I had a certain amount of shares where other people are sharing it to the world. Although I understand that way of thinking, the algorithms actually value this one thing more than shares, more than likes, and also more than comments. Now, this one thing is watch time. Algorithms care about your skip rate, and they care about the watch time of the user on your video. If you have kept the audience that you have for the next 5 seconds. If it is a 7-second video, you are now upwards of 80% of your skip rate of people not skipping after watching 80% of your video. That video most likely will do way better and perform way higher than any video you've posted before. Now, why is this? Why does Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, why do they care about the audience's attention? Because every single app is day trading attention. These apps want us to be spending money, spending attention, but most importantly, they want us to stay on the app. So that also means if you make content pushing someone towards another app to, hey, view this on this app, it may likely not get seen by the masses because you're going against the intention of the app. That app wants you to stay there. All of these social media apps do not charge you to use them. All of these apps do not charge us to use it because we pay with our attention. It's free because they need us more than we need them. In today's age, this is one of the greatest partnerships that you actually can make. They have audiences all around the world, all of these apps. You have a message that needs an audience. Use these apps for your greater good, for tools to take you to the next level. The first thing you want to do is find your message. Only create content that adds value. I create content on material that I know I would sell. I give it away for free in the marketplace because I know I would sell it. The Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you. Give because there is no lack. The mindset of lack says, hold on. If we give this and we subtract from our pocket, when will the return come? The greatest key I've learned in business is I can never control the output. I can only control the input. God controls the output. I control the input. I start the business. I serve the clients. The output is wherever God takes me in that. So if God controls the output, we control the input of the output. That goal setting might not work, but if we set objectives, that has to work. If I don't set a goal of I must get 100,000 followers within the next year, and that doesn't happen, I might feel discouraged that what I'm working on is not working with me. But if I set the objective, I will show up to the marketplace every single day, same time, adding value, whether it's going to be entertainment, education, inspiration, motivation. I will show up for the people that need it, whether they have something to offer for me or not. I will show up for the people that need it for the next 5 years and see where this takes me. That's different. That objective of serviceship, I can say for me, when I started making YouTube videos, my whole mindset of my input started changing, even down to my diet, of knowing, okay, I don't like how I looked on camera last week. Let me hold back on eating the French fries with ranch, cheese, and bacon. You know, I don't like the way I constantly say as a filler word. Let me be more cognitive and aware of when I use those filler words. Sometimes I think to myself, why not operate as if something really great in my favor is going to happen? That's the reason why I need to do this. The other day, I woke up at 4:50 in the morning and I said, all right, it's time to go to the gym. And I got this thought. YouTube contacted me and they said, hey, we have a new $400 million deal. This deal is specifically for you to keep creating content. And I thought back to myself, how different now is this workout that I'm going to go do, knowing that there are going to be pushing my content to millions and millions of people. This workout is actually now this workout is different now. I'm doing these reps differently now. It is so powerful knowing that you have an expectation of greatness on the other side. That there is something on the other side that is so great, it gets you excited that this is going to happen. Now, isn't that more powerful than the anxiety that cripples us? Or the fear that holds us in this chokehold because we believe an outcome that we don't desire is on the other side and may possibly happen. If we're playing the what if game, let's create an outcome you do desire. It will motivate you. It will drive you to the next level. It will motivate you. It will drive you. But most importantly, instead of withdrawing energy, it will bring energy. So I am going to show you what I do. This is a template that I've created for myself that helps me and has helped others in creating content. So now if you have an Apple device, open up freeform. If you don't have an Apple device, right here are alternatives on Android that you can use that can also get you to map it out. What you need to know is not necessarily the content that you need to make. You need to know that what is the content that other people want to watch, and you cater to that. I'm not gonna show you what I want you to see. I'm gonna show you what you already want to see. Desire to make content, and the hardest part is getting started. It's so hard to create this momentum that's gonna get you to a place where, hey, I know what I wanna post, I know what I wanna do, I know how I wanna inspire, educate, entertain, motivate. Now, a little hack in what you wanna create would be the actual videos that you recently liked. So go into your Instagram, go into your settings, and you can see posts that you've liked. Or you can go into your Facebook, do the exact same thing. You can go into your TikTok. All of this is already organized for you to see what is the content that you've consumed recently and what did you like. So when you go into your settings, I want you to search for 5 different pieces of content that are completely different from each other and say, all right, does this fit to the business model that I want to create for the people I want to serve? If it does, if you find 5 pieces, you now already have a head start on what you're going to do. I offer to the public coaching, video editing services, and graphic design services. So if it's in that field, I have the ability to make sure that your vision comes to life. Now, my social media is based on that. Here is how I have mine set up. Now, you by all means can take this template that I've created. You have freeform app, or you have freeform apps that are similar to it. Take this and run with it. All right. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to create on this app, you're going to create sticky notes, right? On this icon, I can take a sticky note and I can actually place it anywhere. You're going to create as many different forms of content, sticky notes that you're going to, and you're going to name them. All right. So my first one that I have is a motivational lifestyle video using trending audios. Now, what does that look like? It looks like this.
Head up, chest out, 10 toes down. Act like a man, walk like a man, talk like a man, be a man, cause they young man. The sky's the limit. Nobody owe you nothing that I don't owe nobody else nothing. Never say you can't. Never let anyone peer pressure you, which means don't let nobody do something you don't want to do. If you can't talk to me and you find yourself in a troubled time, who do you talk to? God. Watch your surroundings. And watch your friends and watch who you call. Never do anything dumb because what? Because you're not coming to get me out of jail. You could do anything when you put what? Your mind into it. Give respect, but what? Give respect with the man respect. If you fall, because you will fall, what do you do? Get back up. If I die, how long you stay down? For 3 days. Why? Because life is still going. When you stand up, what do you do? Fix your what? Fix your crown, because you're a king.
Now, let's break this video down, right? First, importantly, I'm going to show you that this right here is the trending. A reel that I already watched and came across my feed popped up, and I heard this audio playing. From there, I clicked at the top where it says Ronnie's Motivation Original Audio. Here it is. This is the audio. This is the original video is right here. What you do is when you find an audio to a reel that you actually want to create, you go ahead and you hit this save icon. You save it. It is going to save now into your settings. When you go into your settings, it is going to save into your settings. Now in your settings, it's going to be under saved. You're going to have audio to the right. You click on audio. From here, the actual audio is going to be. When you post the video, you're going to hit use audio. So I get the idea. Usually, because I've been creating content and I'm recording a lot, I just start having clips in my phone of things that I was naturally doing. For example, you see in that video, I am on a cruise with my family. I am going from that to I am showing you that I am washing my fruit. I am brushing my dog's teeth. I put in the center of that video life lately. I'm just showing you life lately. Now, I believe that audio was very inspiring for the child to actually know who he is in God. Like, what? So I feel like the motivation part was already there. I just added to it. I added my workout sessions that week. It's extremely simple. You don't need to hire a marketing team. You don't need to hire a videographer. You take that phone, you record, you put it in the corner, you catch your shot, you go up to your phone and you hit stop recording. It is very simple. Yes, people will look at you like, wow, look at that weirdo. I mean, until you get to a place, we are all spirits having this human experience called life on earth. At the end of the day, what you do, how you do it, is all your business. That is one way you find a trending audio. Now, using a trending audio now boosts your chances of you getting a better watch time. It also boosts your chances of you going viral. Now, there will be people that have liked a video that use that audio, that now in the algorithm knows because you've liked this, you might like this. Now they're watching your version of that video with the audio. And there's gonna be curiosity, okay, how did this person do it? Or it might backfire and the person might say, I already seen a video like this, I'm immediately gonna skip. You don't know. These are the chances you take in the social content game. When I create one, I call these pillars of social media. When you create a pillar, you keep a reminder under it of what this is going to be when you create. Lifestyle videos to motivate. Every video should include gems, health, wealth, and abundance. So if it doesn't speak that, it has to be in a different, I'm going to make a different video, but that is the actual rule book for my motivational lifestyle trending audios. Now, to show people my graphic design skills, I came up with the idea to create giants. Now, these giants, the whole primary goal is that it shows the actual era of a legend. So for example, I believe this is the first one I created was Kobe Bryant. I created Kobe as a giant on Venice Beach, right? Looking down after he won his championship game. You know, I took that photo, I edited it so that you can actually see 4 other different versions of Kobe and all of the trophies he ever won. I thought this post came out so well. This is for me to show the world, hey, I can create. This is my creative leverage. There was someone yesterday that needed someone in the graphic design skills arena that did not know I existed yesterday, but today, this post came across their feed, someone shared it that they know, that they trust, or they don't. And they now know who I am today. That is my leverage now that I have in business because I created. On my Giants edit, highlighting a revered public icon, dope edit showing off graphic design skills, should show the legend's legacy, should make you feel. As a thought behind when I create giants, I want to invoke emotion. That would also be a step up, that it's like I'm not just creating, but that this is art. And if you are a music artist and you have an album artwork, that is the one thing you want. You want that before people even listen to the album or the music, they can already feel just by looking at the created artwork. So that was one of my goals to do. Now, my next pillar was weekly read. Now, this one, I've only done one of them. I'm going to be honest. I'm still finding different ways to do it. Yeah, I'm going to be reading a book and then I'm going to have content showing in the back. I'll show you an example of that.
Is the ultimate test of endurance in every sense. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, economically. It represents competing in the race of life and being in it to win it, against all odds for the duration, much longer than 26.2 miles. That's why we call it a marathon. Hustle explained. Because we ran a lot of laps. It was a race. Nipsey Hussle was determined to win by all means necessary, and he wanted to see his whole community in the winner's circle with him.
Yeah. I mean, just watching that, I really think that's a good idea. I need to keep that going, where I find a book, I read anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, and then I use my videography skills and my video editing skills to keep people compelled to what it is that I'm saying. And also, I highlight an affiliate Amazon link of the book that I'm actually reading about, so that if someone does purchase it, they can just click on my links and they can go ahead and purchase the book. But at the end of the day, I'm giving them value. Nowadays, people choose not to read. It's a choice. And I would say is we are becoming a society that's more driven on entertainment versus education. And that's just the direction we're heading. But these are the thoughts that I had on the weekly read. Highlighting a book segment that is impactful. Viewers should feel inspired. Book can be purchased on Amazon book list. My edits and my voice reading the segment 60 seconds long. Motivational reclip. highlighting an inspiring interview, Myron Golden affiliate book clip, 2 photos, and third slide have the clip. That looks like I'm going to kill a whole bunch of birds with one stone. Now that is going to look like I am going to show a picture of my photography. I am going to give people value in the caption. I am going to show my photography community the camera and the camera settings that I use to actually take that photo. And then I'm going to give them,
through your training,
a clip.
You were taught to get information from people and make them do what you wanted them to do.
Yes. And
I'm going to give them a clip of an interview that inspired the caption of that post.
If you want to manipulate people,
and pushes them towards an interview that I felt really inspired by, felt motivated by, that I feel would add value to their life. As you can see in the bottom of the caption, I have, check out this really great interview on YouTube, The Diary of a CEO, CIA Spy, Andrew Bustamante. Now, I have a YouTube promo reel. These are for the YouTube videos like the one that you are watching now that I am promoting. I grab a minute clip of value that I feel that would hook someone in to watch the rest of the video on YouTube. Now, yes, I am taking them off of one app and I'm bringing them to another. So the algorithm might not like that I am taking them off of one app, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and pushing them to the actual YouTube app. I'm showing them if they enjoy this 1 minute clip. In this longer clip, you will see I have filled this longer video with way more nuggets than you would have gotten in that 1 minute clip. So it's just a promo. So how does that look? I'll show you.
Off because you are focusing on your own problems. So right now, you need to start breathing correctly, and you need to start focusing on other people's problems because God hid your joy in fixing other people's problems. Why would he do that? Why would he hide your joy in fixing other people's problems? He hid your joy in fixing other people's problems because that is what you were made to be on this earth for. Your purpose is serving people and pleasing God.
All right, now, so the caption says the only reason why you might feel off is because you are not on assignment. Check out the full video on my YouTube. Now, when somebody goes and clicks on the link in my bio, the link in bio will take them to my bench. Click on the YouTube. From here, you're able to now see the longer form. Very easy, very simple, right there. You don't want someone to have to search and find you and not be able to find you. You don't want someone that when they search your name on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, if it is hard to find you, you have an issue. You have to log into other accounts and search for yourself as if you were someone that just stumbled upon you. There are so many music artists that I find on social media that when I go and search for them on Apple Music, the names they've used are so different from their Instagram accounts, from their social media accounts, that it is almost, I have to go into detective work just to find what is the name of their Apple Music artist account. They have already lost me. They have already lost my attention. Even though the music that they made it was catchy, it was, you now put me in a place that if I truly want this, I have to go now out of my way to find you. I don't understand the benefit in that. You want it to be as easy as possible. You want to be Googleable. Someone should be able to Google you. If they can't Google you, then you have to work harder on making a digital footprint so that people can find you. Now that's one, right? Now, to show off my photography skills, I have what is called repurposed content, right? Where I go into my hard drives that I have from years built up, and I go and I search for a day of shooting that I have. For example, this is my most recent one, October 17th, 2019, where these are the images that I took on this day. I feel like this is a very cool way to repurpose content that I've already created in a way that will capture their attention, but most importantly, my goal is to inspire someone to create. Repurpose content, right? Throwback shots, slideshows with dates. So it should show somebody that this is a capture in time. They should feel like they're going back in time in whatever I'm actually presenting. And it's a great way for other content creators that have, let's say, old content that is from years and years ago. Find new ways to repurpose it, to motivate, to inspire, to educate, to entertain. Now, Under the Hood is a series that I created where I grab a video that I've made and I screen record the editing process. Let me just show you it. Now, if you notice at the bottom is a timeline. In this timeline, it's showing you my video editing program. In the center, you can see how it looks after I color grade it and I add edits to it. So this is a great way for me to show potential clients that I video edit, that I am an editor. This is for me to also build connection with other editors. But most importantly, it comes back to creative leverage. Because I've started creating this content, I've gotten phone calls from music artists from my hometown. I have this actual music video that already shot. I just need it edited. Can you help me with that service? That person is also the same person that just liked that video recently. So I know it was one of those things that go into the back of someone's mind of, this person edits. It's so simple and it works. All right, so now mind you, if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not a video editor, I'm not none of this, it's okay. You just take the template of what I'm saying and apply it to whatever you're doing. Now, in order to create videos, you need to be a video editor. Everything is hard until you get better at it, and it becomes easy. Go to YouTube, go to Google, buy courses. People offer courses on how to become a social media influencer, whatever business you have. People sell courses on how to edit reels on your phone, on CapCut, which are free apps. People create courses every single day. If you don't have the money to actually pay, there are people that have free courses. There are people that have 3-hour-long videos on YouTube showing you how to actually be your own videographer. You go ahead and you search it, and you become. Now, my last pillar, it's a photo highlighting my drone photography, and I offer my frames on the Darkroom app that you saw that was in my bento box. So my most recent one was in Wetumpka, Alabama, right? You see the drone shot. This is the drone shot fully in full. And then this is now the call to action. Prints now available on Darkroom. So when they click on my name or they search me on Darkroom, they will find me. If they click on the actual link tree that I have, they will see prints available. From here, they can now purchase my drone photography. These are the pillars that I have created that work for me. Now, these pillars will be different from you. You have to start off taking what you like from this. Absolutely be my guest. Go ahead and do it. I'm so confident that no one can do the thing that I do, the way that I can do it, and how I can do it, that it doesn't bother me. So absolutely take it, do your own thing. Now, if you choose to show up, choose a date, choose a time, and keep it on repeat and keep it consistently. So if you say, hey, I'm not there yet to do every single day, and I'm not there yet to do every single week, but I can create one content post a month, start doing it. Choose a date and choose a time. And choose a date that is special to you and choose a time that is special to you, because you want that you choose something that you don't even have to set an alarm for. If your birthday is September 4th, every day on September 4th, you drop a new piece of content that is either going to inspire, motivate, entertain, or educate. You're going to show up to the marketplace and you're going to give. Now, for example, if you were born September 4th, right, and you know your birth time, why not post at that time? Or if your favorite number is 555, post at 5:55 p.m. Whatever you choose to do, go ahead and just, whatever you choose to do it, but show up. When the platforms start seeing that you're consistent in your posting, they will start opening up the audience that you will be able to start to reach in the algorithms. Now, every month you have it down packed that you have your pillars and what you're going to post. Right? It gets to a place where now you can start doing one post a week, same time, same exact day. So if it's going to be on a Tuesday, let's say, so if September 4th was on a Tuesday, and now you're doing every single week, now every single Tuesday, you should be showing up at the same exact time, same day. Until you get to a place where you are showing up every single day, same time, work to get there. Now, this is where it gets really cool. Once you have your pillars down of the social media content that you're going to create, now you can start having fun with your calendar. This is how this looks. The objective is to get very, very good at whatever it is you're doing. At first, it will feel hard. It's only because you haven't gotten good at it. Now, this is the fun part, in my opinion. You have your pillars, right? You have the type of content. Now, you have the freedom of creating a schedule of your content creation. So if you're showing up same day, same time, for example, whatever mood I'm in, or I know the content that I already have, it doesn't matter. So look, drone, right? Let's start with drone. Let's start with the drone pillar, right? I am going to, on Monday, I am going to post drone, and I am going to put the date, right? I am going to create a calendar event. I'm going to put the date to 26, right? I'm going to make a drone post. Now, I'm going to put all day, right? Now for Tuesday, let's go back to... Now for Tuesday, let's see, what do I want to post? For Tuesday, because I just showed my actual drone photography, let's go into video editing. So I'm gonna do my Under the Hood series, right? Under the hood just means, you know, looking under the hood of, like, you're able to now see the actual engine of my editing of the software that I'm using. All right, so now, right? Today, it is currently Sunday, 7:47 p.m., right? I'm only going to show you the next 4 days, but if you can get this concept, you'll be able to do it with all the pillars, whether you have 150 pillars or whatever categories you create for your content creation. This is I promise this is going to help you. So on Monday the 26th, I see that I have a drone photo, right? That of content that I want to post, right? So what I do is, right, I grab drone and I drag it to a time that I'm going to spend to create that post. It should only take me about an hour. If I already have the drone shots taken from a previous day, all I have to do is edit it. If I have to actually go outside and take my drone picture, if my goal is to always show up at 12:21 p.m., right, which is my birthday. My goal is to show up on Monday at 12:21 p.m. I have to make sure that before then, I do what I do to show up on time. It's very simple. So I go, I take my shots, I edit it. Now I'm posting at 12:21 p.m., right? The Under the Hood series, same thing. You could technically, if you get to a point where it only takes you an hour to start creating your own content, right? You could technically knock out 4 days of content in about 4 hours. So instead of watching that movie tonight, what does it look like with you creating your content for the next week? Instead of watching both of those movies, instead of finishing Snowfall. Now you have a reason to not binge watch Snowfall. Now you have a reason to take some time to yourself to create some content that is going to help you for the next week to come, because once you get ahead of your days, you'll be at a place now where you'll have content for the next 3 months already edited, already ready to post, already in your phone. So what that looks like, if you're going to show up every single day at the same time, if you have your content already created on your phone, it looks like you get a phone call, a friend of yours says, hey, let's go out to eat. You're going out to eat, and when you go out to eat, it's at the exact same time you post. You say, hold on one moment, I just have to post. Some of them, you can already have them scheduled as posts. Whether you're at the restaurant, or you are at the gym, or you are at the movies, no matter where you are, because of the time that you've taken to have your content already created, you can just, all you have to do is post. I personally create the caption in the moment. Whatever I'm feeling like I need to say that day, I say. Whatever goes with the content, goes with the content. But this is extremely simple. It's only hard because you haven't gotten good at it. You know, this is a very simple process. Take this, run with it. This is a very simple process. It doesn't have to be as complicated as you think. Take this, run with it. Go out there, create your leverage for your businesses, run your assignment so that you will become the person that gets the job done in a way that only God has designed you to do. Thank you for your time. I'm out.